What's going on, guys? My name is Ted, and today I'm bringing you something different today. I'm bringing you a sniping guide for demolition spawn traps. So, obviously spawn traps are very heavily requested on my channel, and I think Dome is the best spawn trap to give an example on. It's the one my teams know best, and it's the one where you can do a big variety of ways to go about it. So this one's teaching you the Dome demolition spawn trap with the sniper rifle. I'll go ahead and go over some of the reasons I tried this. I was going for the Barrett 50 caliber M.O.A.B, which I have gotten. I've gotten it a couple times actually in the same game. However, this was not that game. This game I do go 103 kills and 4 deaths, which is a 25 kill death ratio with the Barrett 50 caliber sniper rifle. So this gun can be used effectively in every situation. It really just depends the way you use it. So you're going to notice on this map, this is the worst side for it. Offense is a bad side in Dome demolition just to start with. But let alone with the sniper rifle, it was very difficult to use correctly. However, I've had a lot of practice with it, and I've perfected my strategy until I got this gameplay. About a week ago, I got this gameplay. And I get taken out early on in the game, but I do go on a very nice streak. In fact, I was on a 24 kill streak later on in this game, but I did not have on hardline, and I was using the assault class, so I did not get that specialist bonus, and I did not get my M.O.A.B. Kind of unfortunate, but once again, no big deal. I'm going to go to the strategies on the second and third rounds of this gameplay. But for right now, I've got a different topic. So my friend Max came over today, and he's probably going to watch this video, so shout out to him. But my friend Max came over, and we always have good conversations about Call of Duty because we're both pretty nerdy. More so me than him. However, we both like Call of Duty a lot. That's kind of our one thing in common. We normally go out to lunch and talk about Call of Duty, act like total retards and nerds. But anyways, today we were talking about the best team that we can come up with. Max is a 2 KDR player. I'm a 2.2. However, keep in mind that my friends come over all the time and destroy my kill death ratio. Effectively, I should have about a 4 KDR in this game. That's about what I'm thinking because my friends that come over are about a 0.5 to a 0.4 kill death ratio, and they destroy my KDR when they play all night long. Anyways, back on topic. We were talking about what the best team would be for demolition spawn traps, and I'm going to go ahead and give out a few shout outs to people on my friends list. Now, keep in mind, these are people that I know personally, that I talk with all the time, and are on my friends list. These are not people like C-Nanners, these are not people like, Hutch, the Sandy Ravage. They would obviously be my first choice if they were on my friends list, but they're not. This is going to be personal shout-outs to a few of my friends that I think would make the best team, and the biggest part that y'all are going to want to know is why I think they're the best players. So, I want you to keep in mind that kill death ratio in this game is a very important factor. I don't care what anyone says about playing the objective. It does not matter how much you plant off that bomb. If you can't plant off that bomb and get kills together, you're not a good player. And that's my personal opinion, and that's the way I'm going to stick with. So kill death ratio is a huge factor in determining who I think my best players are. However, it's only one of about 3 or 4 factors that I'm looking into, including communication skills and rage. Rage is a huge factor. So let's go ahead and get started. My friends list is completely full, guys. If you want to add me, send me a message, and if you're good enough, I'll delete someone and I'll add you instead. But for the most part, my friends list is completely booked right now, many times over actually. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I've been friends with certain people on Xbox for a long time. I'll go back. The oldest friend that I have on my friends list is Crangled and Savage. So I've got these 2 friends that are both on my friends list. It's Call of Duty 5, ages and ages ago. We've always been friends, and we've watched each other develop throughout these games. And we're gonna go ahead and start with Savage. So I've got a friend named Savage ZZZ305. He would be my absolute #1 pick for a friend to be on a team with me. I'm going to call this the super team, with me being the leader and picking other members to be on my team. This is going to be the top 5 picks. Obviously, 5 people and me would make a 6-man team. This would be a 6-man beast of a team. This would be an unstoppable team, and I'm going to go over the reasons why I'm choosing these players. So we're going to start with Savage. His kill death ratio is 2.86. Definitely high, but definitely not the best. Let's go over some things about Savage. What makes him a good player? Savage always has, whenever he plays on my team, he always has the highest kill death ratio on the game. He normally has less than 10 deaths throughout an entire demolition spawn trap, and although he does not manage the most kills, he always manages to very consistent streaks, and that's why I love consistency in a player. I love someone that no matter what game they get into, no matter what enemy team they're against, they will always pull consistently good scores. However, he does not ever pull the highest score on the team. It's normally me pulling the highest score. However, he always has the least number of deaths, which is a very, very big factor, especially in competitive play. You need to take that less aggressive approach to some of the games, hold back, and he also plays the objective very well. That's Savage for you right there. in a nutshell. Going over my second pick. Sorry about that. That was a text message. My second pick would be Hunt Dog. He's one of my friends. Once again, a very long-standing friend. His real name's Zach. However, he is not one of my original friends back from Call of Duty 5. I think he's one of my subs, and he might have been my friend back in MW2 or Black Ops. I'm honestly not sure. His kill-death ratio is the highest on my team. He has a 3.5 kill-death ratio, a 3.5. He is the single best kill-death ratio player on my entire friends list. He is prestige level 15, which means that he's gotten to 10th prestige, reset, and prestige 5 more times, working on his way to 20th prestige. And in fact, me and him have a challenge going on who can get more prestiges in Call of Duty. I'm starting a second account, however. I'm not going to reset all my stats. So he is a very, very, very good player. He's absolutely amazing at this game. And the thing about Hunt Dog is he's also very funny. He brings a lot of lighthearted comments, even during some serious situations in Demolition. He's less raging than even I am, and I don't rage at all. He's a very smart player. Once again, a very, very consistent player, and I love to see that. But the thing I'd say about Hunt Dog is that he doesn't rage. I think that's awesome. He knows what he needs to do when he gets inside of a game, and he plays that through. He's I don't know what to say about him. He's just a very, very strong player. Moving on to the next person is going to be Unusables. Unusables, besides having an awesome name, he's also got a 2.73 kill-death ratio in this game. The thing about Unusables is he's very adaptable. I remember him pulling out a sniper rifle when he needed to hold people back at a long situation. I think he's actually sniping with me in this gameplay. He might have started later on, though. I'm not sure. That's him right there in front of me, actually. I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's m.o.a.b. I can't see correctly. However, either way, Unusables is very adaptable. He pulls out what I need him to. He'll change to air support taking out. He'll change to a sniper rifle. He'll change spots with me. There's a couple different sniper locations on this map that he'll change with me depending on who's needed where. Very adaptable person. Once again, also does not rage at all. Very, very smart player. Great at this game. I love to have him on my team, and he'll definitely make my super team. Moving on to the fourth person is going to be m.o.a.b. m.o.a.b has the worst kill-death ratio that I would accept for my team. He's got a 1.91. Very low kill-death ratio compared to most of my friends. However, the thing about m.o.a.b is he is fucking hilarious. And this might seem not necessary or kind of unneeded in a competitive team or in a super team, as I'm going to call it. But this is greatly underlooked. The thing about m.o.a.b, and this guy's oblivious. Look at that idiot. Throwing out a flash grenade while I'm climbing a ladder. Back on top of it, though, m.o.a.b will make the funniest jokes about absolutely everything. And even if you're in a situation where you've got the enemy team planning off the bomb and you're about going to lose the game, he'll say something just to make you happy, basically. And when you're laughing or when you're having a good time, it doesn't really matter how good the enemy team is, because when you're having a good time and you're not rage playing, and you've got that one person cracking jokes the whole time, you play so much better. You really do, and I can't stress that enough. Here I get some nice views of my Barrett 50 cal in my one sniper spot on this map. So Blocky would definitely be my fourth choice. And once again, this is going down the line from Savage to Hunt Dog to Unusables to Blocky. Now, for the last person that I would choose, I have two choices of people that I would choose as my absolute favorite people. This is going to be number 5 slot. This is the last slot available for my super team, and I've got two choices, and there's a reason for this. So the person that I would first choose would be NL Snipes. He's one of my friends. His name's Nick. I did a dual com with him recently. He's been on my friends list for ages. He's absolutely fantastic. He's a great friend. Wonderful to talk to. So smart and so good at this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. Easily on level with me. His kill-death ratio is only a 1.8. Once again, very, very low. However, the reason for this is because he uses the most ridiculous setups you'll ever see in your life. He rushes constantly, but he is such an effective, good player. Once again, very consistent at his game. Even with the most pathetic of classes, such as a P99, a Kimbo, which he got a m.o.a.b with on C-Town. That video's on my channel. I'll leave a link right here. Click the annotation on your screen to see that video, or link in the description to watch that one. But once again, he is a fantastic, funny, lighthearted, non-raging player. Very, very good at Call of Duty and very effective at this game. He would be my 5th choice. However, the one downfall to Nick is he is constant on a 2-bar connection to my host because he lives in the Netherlands. If everyone knows, I live on the East Coast. Excuse me, the East Coast. I get my directions mixed up. I live on the East Coast, and he lives in the Netherlands, meaning we're 6 hours time zone apart. And the connection is absolutely pathetic. He's always on a 1 or a 2-bar whenever he gets on my team. Sometimes a 3-bar because I am a good host. But either way, he's always lagging his ass off, and he would be very ineffective on my team most of the time. However, in a competitive play, I'd definitely choose him if there was dedicated servers. Moving on to my final choice, the person that I would include in a normal game as my fifth choice as my absolute fifth choice. His name's Copyrighted. Copyrighted, once again, I know I'm saying kind of the same thing for each person, but it's very true. Copyrighted does not rage, and he has a 2.8 kill death ratio. Once again, very, very high kill death ratio. That's such an important factor in this game. People will say commonly, kill death ratio is only a number, it doesn't really matter. I want to follow the trend, but I hate to disagree with everyone. It's not true. Kill death ratio is incredibly important in this game. So is win-loss ratio, however, not as much as kill death. Kill death ratio does show how good a player is in its entirety. If they're good at playing the bomb, that's fantastic. I would expect a little bit lower kill death ratio if they only play the objective. However, you cannot be a good player in this game and only have a 1 KDR or lower. I don't care if you're running 3 flags like every game and capture the flag. If you can't get kills, you are not a good player. You need to be able to adapt to your situation. If you're playing team defender, you need to be able to hold the flag and get kills. You can't just do one or the other. You can do one or the other, but I wouldn't consider someone that can only do one or the other a good player. And that's personal opinion. I'm not trying to bash anyone at all. I know everyone's good in their own ways. However, Copyrighted, once again, objective player, 2.8 kill death ratio, very, very good at this game. And with that kind of a kill death ratio, I can't remember this correctly, but I do know he's going to be a very consistent player with that kind of a kill death ratio. Once again, very, very high. And those are my super teams. So if you got called out just now, thank you. You're on my friends list. And here's the other thing I wanted to say. If you, my subscribers, want to be on my team, once again, like I said earlier, my friends list is entirely full, and I do not plan on adding anyone that is not exceptional at this game, and I mean completely exceptional. To go on and say that I have a 4.5 kill death ratio in Black Ops, the single highest kill death ratio I've ever seen in my 10 days or whatever playing Black Ops, I'm going to say that I'm one of the better players in the game at Call of Duty, especially at Demolition. Knowing the spawns is one of my massive advantages, and I only am going to add people to my friends list and teams that are incredibly exceptional players. So, for this video, please click the link down in the description to visit Facebook. If you want to be on my team, leave a comment on my Facebook wall telling me your kill death ratio and your win-loss ratio. That's all I care about. I don't care whether it's a 1.5, and there's where I down my 24 kill streak. Kind of a shame, but I don't care what the excuses are for a bad kill death ratio. If it's a 1.5, but you play the objective and capture 48 domination points every game, I really don't care. I care about win-loss, and I care about kill death ratio. If they're very good, both of them, or if they're both average, I'll probably end up adding you. But if your kill death is a 0.5 and your win-loss is a 5.0, I'm not going to add you. I want to make sure that you can get kills as well as play the objective, because they're both equally as important. One more thing I'll say is I'm probably discontinuing my Twitter. I really do not like Twitter. It's not the thing for me. I guess I don't have very many followers, but that's less of importance. Twitter, it doesn't seem like a very good social networking site to me. I've always been against it, kind of. I just did it for YouTube, and I'm going to keep it for later on. I'm going to keep the name, but I probably will not be posting it until I get a lot more followers on there, and I'll start advertising it more when I get more subs. But for most part, it's going to be Facebook. So if you're not already, go ahead and like my Facebook wall or my Facebook page. Once again, I post whenever I need people to play games with me. I post whenever I'm, doing open lobbies, 18-man free-for-alls, things like that in a private match. It's an absolute blast. I love playing with you guys. You're so much fun 95% of the time. Sometimes you always got that douchebag that wants to bring out, the wrong class and, mow us down with grenade launchers when we're trying to do a quick scope battle. But for the most part, y'all are awesome. I'd love to play with you guys, every single one of y'all for the open lobbies. However, for my 6-man demolition teams, things like that, competitive play, I want to make sure I've got my super team together, my absolute best friends together. And if you want to make that list, once again, post on Facebook your kill death ratio and your win-loss. I will check out your profile, and then I will add you on Xbox Live. My Xbox Live gamer tag is Big Teddy. You'll see it in the kill feed here whenever I get a kill. Also, watch out for this game-winning kill up here. It's going to be pretty beastly with the sniper rifle. All skill shot, bam, right there. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. That is how you snipe on Dome and get an effective kill death ratio. My final score in this game was 103 kills and only 4 deaths. It's a 25.75 kill death ratio. One of the highest you'll ever see with a Barrett 50 caliber sniper rifle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.